Hi guys, how are you today? Today's video we're going to go to a fish tank tour, two of my aquariums, full tour, unpolished. Yes, we're going to go straight in there, give you all the equipment, the whole two aquariums. And the message today is don't give up. I've had some issues with one aquarium, the first one we're going to see, big issues. We've slowly addressed it. I think I've got there. Stay tuned to find out what happened. Without further delay, to the first tank. So we're at the first tank. This is the Denali Nano Cube. Quickly, the equipment is a Chihiros WRGB. We have CO2, we have lily pipes, and we have an OASE FILTER SMART thermo 100. There's a bit more on this tank in another video. That's generally the equipment we've used. And today's video, has been a journey, this tank has. It's been a real journey. From last year, I think summertime, right till now, and we still haven't got it exactly right, but we've made some serious improvements. It's now coming on. I think in a few weeks it's going to be exactly how I want it to be. But that's the message in this video today is don't give up. We're going to go through the issues, what happened, what I changed, how I changed it, and how I noticed it as well, which is very important. And then we're going to go into it, what we're going to do now, what we're going to do going forward. And if you've got similar issues, it's going to be a great video to watch. You might learn something, you might get some tips, you might figure out what's wrong with your aquarium. So stay tuned. So here we are guys, here we are. We now have the camera in the hand. As you can see, the algae in this tank is still there, but it's now dying off. So if you've got BBA or some algae in your aquarium, they start to turn this kind of whitey colour, it's starting to die off. So we are definitely making progress. The plants are now looking quite nice, growing up, nice and pink at the back as well. Carpet's coming on quite nicely, all the way around. And things are generally doing a lot better than they were. So what was it and why did I not give up on this tank? Basically, it was a combination of problems. But the initial problem, something that I didn't quite figure out straight away. And this was actually the lighting. This is, like I said in the beginning of the video, is a Chihiros WRGB light. Yeah, it's a very expensive light, very high quality light. I didn't expect it to have issues growing the plants. I really didn't. And when I first bought it, I gave it a bit of a Google, recommended, lighting, preference, all that sort of stuff. And generally most of the forums and stuff would suggest it, because it's my first time using a Chihiros light. I have had Twinstar, but never had the Chihiros lights. So I said, look, they said around 40 to 50% should be fine. And that's what I did. Especially if it was quite a new aquarium, that seemed quite logical to run it about 40-50% and carry on. But things weren't growing, and things were melting, and I was like, what's going on? And then I started looking at plants more closely. So originally there was some glossostigma at the back, which I think is now gone because it just completely died off. And the Rotalo, which I've now trimmed down, but towards the top of the tank, it was really pink. But lower down, gone, dead. The glossostigma was growing leggy, which I know about glossostigma. If it grows leggy, the light isn't powerful enough. But I thought this light should be more than powerful enough for this kind of aquarium. I mean, this is a great light. So what's going on? But obviously them issues, it dawned on me that the light obviously wasn't getting further, down low enough. So I stood back a bit, as you do. I was like, okay, yeah, so the light itself, because of the legs, it does sit quite high off the water surface, as you can see. But the Denali Nano tank is actually for its size, it's quite a tall tank. As you can see if we go down now and slowly look, it's quite a tall tank. So with the depth of this, not depth is it, height of this tank, the height of the bars and the light wasn't getting down far enough. Add to that my flow issues that I noticed, because the whole flow was at the back of the aquarium and it just wasn't working out. So I thought, okay, right. So we changed the flow. I changed that to glass lily pipes. Changed the CO2 to an in-tank diffuser, because I was using the Aquario Neo Flow with the inline diffuser thing. Brought the in pipe up here, next to it to hopefully then create a full circle of water. That way I knew definitely I was going to get the nutrients and the fertilizer all around the aquarium and the CO2. Lighting then, I reset, make it higher, and I used one of the presets, I think it was boost. And then we watched it for a while. This is about two weeks ago. Did them changes. Obviously you've got to wait a bit of time for these to happen. And sure enough, the Linfistus flora, which wasn't even grown, which was a good sign things were going wrong, because that's an easy plant, very easy plant to grow. That has now shot up. The Rotala now that I've trimmed down is now red, the very bottom. Some of the dead ones are still at the back there, but even them, I see that quite now, look, I'll put a finger there, look. But that's even going kind of pink at the bottom there as well. So I'm pretty sure my lighting is now how it should be. Carpet's starting to boom away and come back. There's a little blue shrimp there, look at that, look. Class shrimp, that, if you want, lovely shrimp. And yeah, things are looking a lot better. The algae, like I say, is dying off. It's going that weird colour. There's plenty of algae crew in there. And with a bit more maintenance, a bit more time, keeping this the way it is and keep it kind of nice and stable. I think in 2 or 3 weeks, this algae is going to be gone. And we're going to be looking really, really nice. I've had some more easy growing plants in there, so I've got put some of the dwarf hairgrass in the back there as well. Fish-wise is the CPDs, which hate being on camera, but we'll try and get some footage of these. There they are, look at them. Beautiful fish, beautiful. We've got random guppy in there as well. He's there because my daughter bought it for my birthday. She's very small, bless her, and didn't know I don't keep any guppies at the minute. But I've got a new fish room coming. And when I get that set up properly, I'm going to have some spare tanks, and I might even do a guppy aquarium, and he can go in there with a few more guppies. We're doing a nice low-tech guppy tank. I've got me auto sinklers there. Here we are, look, he's dancing around the place, doing well. I think there's 3 in there altogether. And we've got some pygmy cories. There we go, there's one at the back, and you can just about see that on camera. I will try and get you some more macro footage on this in a few minutes. But yeah, generally, we've got it, I think. It's coming back nicely. And that's what I say to you lads in this message, the videos, don't give up on your aquarium. You know, I could have ripped this all completely down, sterilised it, put it all back. And because the issues would probably be the same as within the lighting and flow, I'd have ended up with the same problem again and again and again. And I've actually, in the shop when I used to work, there was customers coming to me and they'd tear it all down, they'd bleach the whole tank, they'd do it all again. And a month or 2 later, they come back in. It's back. What do I do? What do I do? And that's the message, is just don't give up. Something's causing it. Something is not quite right. If you address those issues, slowly over a period of time, you'll start noticing things happen. Things will change. And when it changes, then you know where you are. You can go forward and you can get your aquarium looking exactly how you want it. Now I know some people say, oh, algae is not that bad, all that sort of stuff, but if you're doing an aquascaping aquarium like this, then you don't want to see all that horrible algae, you really don't. If I was breeding fish, that sort of stuff, and it was covered in algae, I won't care. Actually, it'd probably be great to have all that algae in the tank, but these tanks are aquascaping tanks. They're done for that aesthetic impact and view. My fish are perfectly healthy. They're doing great in there anyway. So yeah, I do want with the algae, I want it to go away. I want it to look really nice. I want to get this to be looking a stunning aquarium before we rescape it again. But it's been great. I've learned a lot about this aquarium, a lot about this kind of nano aquarium stuff. Well, high-tech ones. I've done a lot of low-tech nanos in the past. I've kept fish for many years, but this was kind of my first real go at a high-tech, high lighting, high CO2 kind of aquarium. And I've learnt a lot about it. So I hope you enjoyed the little tour of this tank and the issues it gave me. I hope you found something useful. We'll go on now to 60p and then we'll finish up there. So here we are guys at the 60p. If you watched the previous video on this, we know we did a massive trim and rescape on this tank. It was looking like a bit of a jungle, and I just got rid of all that and started again. Without fully rescaping it, just to move things around, trim plants. So, same with the other tank, quick rundown in case you've not seen this tank before. We've got the, not Chihiros, it's the Twinstar S600, which I do absolutely love this light. Going forward, I wish I got Twinstar for the other aquarium. I think they're an amazing light actually. No apps, nothing like that, but an amazing light. And way less issues. We've got, again, CO2 is the Ecoreal Neoflow, which, like I said in the previous tank, I don't think I'm too happy with, so I might get rid of that. They're doing a bit of a clean actually again. And I've already changed to the glass one at the back. We've got the OASE 250 thermo, doing a great job. I absolutely love this filter. And we've got some CO2 bottle, ISTA CO2 regulator. So that's the equipment. Like I say, we did a kind of a real big trim back. That was only about 2 weeks ago, or no, a week ago? No, yeah, about 10 days ago, I think. Yeah, so I have got some algae issues in here, which I expected with the massive trim back, everything else, I'd get something like that. But yeah, it's looking nice. I quite like the new concept of it all. Kind of irigumi kind of stylish thing. I really like the dragon wood, although it's got some algae on it, which I'm going to get rid of that. And it goes into this dragonstone at the bottom there. I've got the original bush there of the Hellfire, which has been there well over, it's been there a long time anyway, and it's still there, it's growing nicely. We've got the Marsilea carpet, which has got some moss mixed in, which I never liked that, but yeah, there's not much you can do about that. Sometimes when it gets in there, it gets in there. Absolute tons of shrimp in this aquarium. They've been there a very long time. And we've got me rainbow fish, me blue-eyed Gertrude rainbow fish. And we've got some ember tedras in there as well. So replanting was the Atlantium tenellum at the back there now, that's growing. A little bit of hair grass. We've got a new crypt in there. And that's pretty much it. So we've just got to wait now for it to all grow out. All this carpet to come up properly. Get it looking nice, and then the background plants will shoot back up. This is the Procer Panaca or mermaid weed. And the Ritala then needs a bit of work as well. But yeah, this is this one, and I do like how it looks. I'm quite enjoying it's in my living room and I really enjoy it. It needs a bit more cleaning, but when don't they need cleaning, eh? And then we're going to get this looking quite nice. Let's give these food, give these fish a little bit of food, and so we can get them out to look at them. To have a look. We're using the JBL food there, look. And yeah, I think we get them out now, look. Yeah, they're coming out now. Look, there's one of the rainbow fish there now. I'm obsessed with these fish. They're such a strange looking fish, I love them. There's my ember tetra. Look, they've got like kind of, I don't know what they look like. They're like flying dragons, I call them. Absolutely amazing looking fish. Really, really love these. And we've got lots of shrimp dancing around the place, all over the place there now. But yeah, generally this is looking really nice. I quite like it. I prefer it now to the big jungle I had before. Do like the dragon wood. Gives it a really nice high impact, apart from the algae on top of it, which, like I say, that's also dying off. That could be gone in a week or two. Aquarium itself is a Landon 60p. If you've never heard of them, there it is. So, not a well-known brand, but a really nice looking OptiWhite kind of aquarium. I do need a new stand for this aquarium. It's actually a very old stand that I modified with plywood to make it fit. I'm really, really into these UNS aluminium stands. I've seen a recent video on YouTube about them, and I really want these stands. At the minute, I can't get them in where I live. I'll keep looking. If you guys know anywhere where I can probably get the UNS metal stands from into Ireland, I'd be gratefully put into comments. That'd be fantastic if I could find out where they are. Other than that, I might be looking at the OASE Escaper line. They're quite a nice aquarium stand as well. But yeah, this aquarium's looking quite good. I quite like it, and hopefully when we come back, in a few weeks this is going to be even better. Okay, that's it guys. What's that? 5 minutes, 30 seconds. That's about it for this kind of tour video. Like I say, if you are following the channel, you are going to get regular updates on the aquariums, what's going on. Like I mentioned earlier, we are going to do a new fish room very shortly. And that's going to be very exciting. We're going to bring a lot more content then when I get that up and running. So guys, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the little 2-tank tour and some of the issues we addressed. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like I say, new fish room coming. Plenty more updates on the aquariums to come to as well soon. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, enjoying the content, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. And if not, I'll see you next one. Bye bye.